Hey friends, Pastor Greg here from St. Paul's United Methodist Church and Wesley Foundation. I'm here today to invite you to be a part of what's happening at St. Paul's this weekend. We have a number of events going on that we'd like to make sure you know about and are present to in some way. First of all, Pastor Sarah will be bringing a message to us at both of our worship services this weekend. We want to make sure you know about that. We worship in person at 9 and 10:30 on Sunday morning in downtown State College. And we live stream that worship service at 10:30 on our YouTube channel. So you can watch it live at 10:30 or catch it anytime after that. And Pastor Sarah will be bringing a message to us that's called The Stories That Shape Us. And as I was reflecting on that, I was thinking about what stories have shaped me. I was thinking about the stories that have been told about me from before the time that I can even remember. Stories that have been told so often that sometimes I think I can remember them, even though I was far too young to be able to. They are stories that have become part of who I am. They have shaped me in a lot of different ways. I wonder what stories continue to shape us as individuals and for us as a church. And I wonder too, how do we tell those stories? Stories are often told while sitting around tables, sharing a meal together with family and friends. And that's exactly what we will be doing this weekend as part of our first Sunday of the month lunch. So we'll be gathering in our social room around 11:30 and sharing a meal together. We're going to provide soup and sandwiches, and if you'd like to bring a side or a dessert to share, we would love for you to do that, but you don't have to. Just come and be a part of it. Gather with us around the tables and share a meal together and maybe even share some of those stories together. Sometimes the stories that we listen to aren't all that helpful. Like sometimes I've listened to stories about myself that are not really true, that have told me false things about myself or about our shared journey. Right now, given all that is happening in our denomination, as the United Methodist Church struggles through an admittedly difficult season, there have been all sorts of stories, some of which are misleading at best and sometimes just downright false. Stories that have been going around on social media and being told in other ways. And so with that in mind, I'm going to be leading a conversation this Sunday at 12:30 in our social room right after lunch about what's actually happening in the United Methodist Church and about how it affects us and what it might mean for our future. We're going to make sure that that is available to you also via Zoom if you're not able to be here in person. So look to our weekly What's Happening email to find the Zoom invitation to that gathering. Or if you don't get that email, call the church office and we'll make sure that you get invited to that conversation, which will be in person here at 12:30 as well as offered on Zoom. We hope you'll join with us this weekend as we consider together the stories that shape us, and how we can choose to be shaped by certain stories and not by others. And we can live into those stories in a way that brings light and life to those around us, our neighbors, our community, and the world.